Hey everybody, it's Geneva of Geneva's Closet. How you doing today? I hope you're enjoying your Friday. I decided to stream and go live because I've had a lot of things on my mind lately. You know, this whole Florida thing. You know that I am from Chicago, Illinois, so we are used to blizzards and tornado warnings and things like that. We're not used to this whole hurricane thing. So I have a daughter that's living in Florida, and so hey, how you doing? So for the past few days, my mind has seriously been on this whole Hurricane Irma thing. So I knew I said that I was going to come on today, but then I've been focusing on my daughter a lot, trying to make sure that she's up out of Florida and she is on her way to Georgia. Hey, Brittany, how you doing? Where she is supposed to be. But I said, well, let me come on here right quick to clarify some things and give an update because I know people wanted to know what happened with the whole Steve Harvey, National Enquirer, me giving them that information thing. So, really quickly, because I'm trying to do this outside before the sun goes down. Hey, Sonia girl, how you doing? I'm trying to do this really quick before the sun go down because we celebrate the Sabbath. So anyway, actually, when I did that video last Friday, if I would have waited maybe about 20 30 more minutes, I could have gave you all some type of update like instantly, because I ended up talking to Andy. I know he probably is like, I wish this girl leave me alone. Go on with your life. Go on with it. And to be perfectly honest with you people, I really don't care that much about Steve. I just really don't. If it wasn't for the whole Essie, me talking to Essie, I can really care less. But anyway, maybe about 20 30 minutes after I put the video out last Friday, Andy gave me a call. And I told him on the phone, how you doing, everybody? I told him on the phone that I was upset with the article and how everything came out. And he really tried to act like he didn't know what I was upset about. So, Geneva, because he's from Australia. And I know the last time I said reporter A, but some people let me know that I actually did say his name, Andy. They heard me say it, and it was too late for me to go back and re-edit it, so I just left it at that. So everyone knows, hey people, so everyone knows now that I'm saying that his name is Andy. So Andy, he really tried to act like he didn't know what I was upset about. So Geneva, because he's from Australia, I think, so he has an accent. So what are you upset about? I was like, well, Andy, because first of all, we agreed that my name would be in the article. And that you would put Geneva's Closet, and that you would mention Essie's name, because this whole thing is to clear Essie's name. And he was like, after, well, Geneva, I don't, what an article. Well, I tried my best, Geneva. And so then he told me that, he said, well, Essie didn't want her name in the article. And I'm like, she didn't. What you mean she didn't? Because let me say this, people, because I know that there has been some people on here that says that Essie didn't know, that, Essie didn't know what was going on, and but I'm going to clarify that. But he was like that Essie didn't want her name in the article because of the whole Steve Harvey gag order thing. And I'm like, well, that couldn't possibly be true. And I tell him, I said, really? She said that? I said, because I just talked to her last night. And she didn't tell me that, but okay. How about that she did say that? So let's say that she said that she didn't want her name in the article. You knew that you were supposed to put Geneva's Closet in there, so at least you know that much. So that didn't even happen. And so then, so he says a whole about it. Well, Geneva, I tried my best, and it's a really good article. And I'm like, well, Andy, I'm not saying that it's not a good article. What I'm saying is that my name was not in there, and that you didn't mention Essie's name. Now, people, when you hear me saying this, do you hear me saying anything about money? Because people have been like, oh, she was trying to sell that information. You still don't hear me saying anything about me and Andy having a conversation about money, about that being part of our deal, because that had nothing to do with it, people. It had nothing to do with it. It had everything with putting my name in it, because I'm the one that gave you the information, and saying that this was supposed to be clearing Essie's name because the Enquirer know that they had wrote some stuff before, kind of making it seem like Essie didn't know what she was talking about. So this is what Andy tells me. Andy says, well, the National Enquirer feels like that if they are paying for information, that they can kind of do with whatever they want to do with it. So I say, well, okay, so you said that if the National Enquirer is paying for information that they feel like they can do whatever they want to do with it? He said, yes. I said, okay, so what payment then? Because I haven't received anything. Well, Geneva, remember we had talked about that, you could possibly, you could receive. Yeah, but Andy, we didn't, yes, we did have a conversation about that, but that wasn't really confirmed because that wasn't my main thing. My name was my main thing was my name be in there and Essie's name. So now that you say that, that means that I'm finna get paid then, right? Oh, well, yeah, Geneva, so we're gonna try to see what we can do, because I have to call some guys in New York, and, because a guy in New York is supposed to let me know how much you can get paid, and blah, 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 blah. So that's how the conversation went. After I had that conversation with him, I talked to Essie because Essie called me and told me that Andy had called her. So then she was like, Geneva, did you talk to Andy? So then what happened in that conversation? So I told her what he said. And I also told her that she said that she didn't want her name in the article. And Essie said that she didn't say that. And I said, you know what? I know you didn't say that, Essie, because I've been talking to you. He should have credited you. Sounds like Andy was trying to... That's exactly what it sounds like, that he was trying to keep the information for himself and not say that Geneva's Closet gave it to him. So when I told Essie that that's what he said, then Essie said that she was going to speak to him and, find out what was that all about, because she did not say that she didn't want her name. This whole thing was about clearing Essie's name. Now, let me clarify something. People were saying that I took that information and I put it out there to try to sell the information, and Essie did not know. So let me clarify this, because I just talked to Essie yesterday. And then someone said that I don't talk to Essie anymore because Essie said that she's done. So let me clarify this. Essie made a video saying that she's done. That meant that she's done with, the married thing, keep coming on here making the videos all the time. But that didn't mean that she was done with Geneva. I just talked to Essie yesterday. So me and Essie, we still talk on the phone. So we still talk. So everything that has transpired, Miss Berry knew about it because she calls me and I call her. So I just want to clarify that Essie has known everything that has went on. And as far as the Andy information, this is how it went. This is how that information went. I had already researched and found the information about a week before I put it out and let you all know. So before I made the video showing the documents to that divorce decree, information, whatever it is, court, whatever, I had already found it a week prior. Okay. Now, Essie was saying, Geneva, you should go ahead and put it out there, to try to clear my name. And I let her know that I do things. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Jasmine. And I let her know that I do things in a certain way, and I like to research stuff and kind of look through documents before I put it out there. So I let her know that, Essie, let me kind of look through these documents and stuff first. So then the plan was to always put the information out, was to try to send it to a TMZ or a National Enquirer or a Stars. That was always the plan. But it was just like, how was I going to do it? Was I going to try to surf it out, put it out there to them first, and then do my own YouTube video, or was I going to do my own YouTube video first and then give them the information? That's what I was pretty much trying to talk to Essie and figure out how I wanted to handle that situation. But then Essie knew a reporter by the name of Andy. So Essie already knew Andy because of some stuff that had happened with them before. So Essie said, Geneva, I have this phone number, I have this reporter, so since you want to put this information out there, I kind of sort of trust him. That's what she said. She said she kind of sort of, because some things had transpired between them two before, so not a full 100% trust, but there is some type of trust. So Geneva, so I kind of sort of trust him. He writes articles and things about Steve Harvey because he feel like Steve be on some shiesty stuff. So I feel like if you give him this information, that he will take it and do what he's supposed to do with it. That's why I gave it to Andy. So it was not that I was just calling people, that's not what happened. Or I was just trying to sell it. It was always about trying to clear Essie's name. It was not about money. It was about putting the information out there so that then it can be confirmed that Essie and Mary, like I done said on all these damn videos, people, if people would just pay attention, Tito, if people would just pay attention, I done said that on all the videos. It has always been about that. Now, I will say this. Essie did mention prior to me calling Andy, she did say, Geneva, you could get paid for this, but it was neither here nor there. It was like, yeah, because, like I said, it only took me 20 minutes to find the information. When I found it, I called Essie and let her know, Essie, I found this information. So she knew that I found the information. Matter of fact, she called me the next day because I hadn't planned on calling her because I had some things to do. But she happened to call me the next day after I found that information in the morning. So I told her, I was like, girl, I think I found some information. And she was like, send it to me. So I sent it to her, and she called me back like, Geneva, I think this can be it. And that's how that went. Then about a week later, then I contacted Andy or whatever, and then, made and he's talking to Essie too. So he's not just talking to me, he's talking to Essie too. He's not just texting me, he's texting Essie too. He's not just letting me know that these things are supposed to happen. He's letting letting Essie know too. When that article came out, Essie called me. She called me the day before and said, Geneva, the article is out, but it's hitting mainstream the next day. So she called me Thursday night and let me know that it was out, but it was hitting the mainstream Friday morning. She called me and let me know. And then she sent me a copy of the article because I guess maybe Andy sent it to her. I'm not sure. But, so she sent me a copy of it, and that's when I was like, are you serious? And I was like, it has nothing in it. And she was like, it sure don't. She was like, I'm pissed at Andy. And I said, I'm pissed too. So that's how that went. Now, because some more things has transpired. My husband, because I told my husband everything that happened, and he wasn't, very excited when he heard how that situation went. So he happened to call Andy, because, he handles a lot of money situations. So he called Andy the other day and talked to him and let him know that it was kind of like a breach of a verbal agreement. No, we did not sign anything. But I do have text messages and emails of certain things. No, it do not say exactly that Geneva's Closet name is supposed, but he know that was a conversation that we verbally had. So my husband called and spoke with him, let him know that he wasn't happy about that not only was Essie name not mentioned in there, not only did you not put Geneva name in there, but then you're saying something about a payment, and you said something about calling New York or something the other day, because that was on last Friday, if I'm not mistaken. But now it's Monday, Tuesday, and we still haven't heard anything from me. So what's up, Andy? What's up? So is Geneva going to get paid? Is she going to get something? And he said, well, I'm going to try to fight and see what I can get for her. And we're going to see, because this is how this works. And nah. So, yeah, he sent me an email yesterday letting me know that he was able to get me something. Something. So this is how I'm going to handle that situation. When I receive this something, if Geneva's Closet ever receive anything, because, I don't really trust people on this whole situation. Next situation, going to go a little bit differently. But this one, so if I receive something, when I do, then I will take it and show it to you. Bam. So can't nobody say Geneva received 10, 15, 100 grand. Geneva received 2.5 million, and she ain't trying to let people know. No, not that one. This is another one. He's a younger one. Go look at my other video that I did last Friday, the one right before this one. And then I actually put a picture up of Andy at the beginning of it. I didn't say his name, but I did say Reporter A. So that's how I said it. People, can y'all give me 1 second? I'm sorry. I know that I'm supposed to be doing but I gotta just give me 1 second so I can say something to my children right quick. Okay, I'm sorry, people. I'm so wrong to do that. And then that's going to be in my video, too. So how wrong am I? So, yeah, so that's exactly how that went. And like I said, I just talked to Essie yesterday. And so let me clarify something, too. When Essie says she's done, what does that mean? How is Essie doing? Because people want to kind of know how she's doing. When I talked to her yesterday, she said, well, Essie is doing fine. When I talked to her, she's doing fine. When she says she's done, she's not done with life. She's not bitter. She's not angry. Of course, she's not happy about how things went with her and Mary because she's done. Hey, Frank, how you doing? Because y'all know she did a lot of work. You see all them videos that she done put past years, all the videos that she put up this year. That's a lot of work. So she's not excited about the way things went with her and Mary, but she's not bitter and she's not angry. She's working on other cases, to be perfectly honest with you. When I talked to her yesterday, she was talking about other people she's been talking to, other cases that she's trying to get started with. I'm like, go on, girl. Hey, Donna, how you doing? So, yeah, so that's what she's doing. And like I said, y'all know that she's an entrepreneur. She's a mother. You know, like she's so many other things besides this whole case with Mary. So how is Essie doing? She's doing great. Actually, she said that she would be making a video soon. When is that video? I don't know. Is she completely done with Mary? I would say it like this. I would let her explain that, but I like to call it more of she's sitting back in the cut, just kind of seeing how things play out. Sometimes you got to do that sometimes. Just kind of see how things play out and see what your next move may be. And that's just how she's handling the situation. But no, she's not bitter and she's not done with life and everything. She do understand that she done talk to y'all and y'all are kind of concerned about what happens with her. She understands that. She just has a lot going on, people. Like I said, working on other cases and doing her thing. But yeah, that's what I wanted to come on here and say. So how's everybody doing today? You know, the storm is coming up. All my prayers out to everybody in Florida. This whole storm, Hurricane Irma thing is very scary. Was the family paid off? Sister, I came in late. Was the family... You know what? I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure. It's front page. It made front page, and there's 2 pages in there. You open up the book, you get to that page, bam, 2 pages. So you know he made some money. You know he did. How much? I don't know. But let me just explain this. For me, everything is not about money. I get it. Every time somebody moves, breathe, walk, move a headpiece, wink an eye, everything has to be for money. But let me tell you, not Geneva and not that day. Not that day, not today. Everything is not all about money. Honest to God, people, I was not thinking about how much money can I get paid off of this National Enquirer. I didn't. I did not. My biggest thing was getting views on Geneva's Closet. That's where my mind was at. It really was not payment. But next time, then I guess I know next time to maybe be a little bit more concerned about. But everything? For me, I had built a friendship with Essie. I didn't like the fact that she was being called co-conspirator, extorter. Those were my issues. So if I done built a friendship with somebody and I feel like somebody's being called names that they aren't, you know, then I have a problem with that. I don't give a damn who you are. So if I do some work or I do something for you, that don't mean that I need to get paid for that. Now I know other people may feel that way. Maybe if I was just, you know, a person that did a talk show and, you know, I'm trying to do an interview, but we actually built a friendship. Me and Essie be on the phone, laughing, talking. She's hilarious. This lady is seriously hilarious. So, you know, so based on that, then I wasn't thinking about money. But next time, then yeah. And then if I did get something that was a huge amount, then of course I would, you know, Essie knows. I mean, I let Essie know anything. When I receive a payment, if I receive a payment, I will let her know all of that because I have no problem with that. Even Essie knows that nothing I did had anything to do with money. She knows that. She has said that. And she's told me, when was it? Sometime last week, she was like, Geneva, you know what? I'm going to come on and make a video to let people know that I am the one that gave you Andy's phone number and, you know, to let them know that it had nothing to do with money. And I told her to don't worry about it. Do you know, like I'm grown, people always gonna have things to say. Don't worry about that. I can clarify that myself. When you get ready to make a video, you come on and make a video to talk about whatever you need to talk about, but to kind of specifically come on to, you know, that it was okay. I'm a big girl, I can deal with it. People who always have things to say, always. Hey, Donna. Hey, Miss Donna Dixon. And I do want to say to everybody that has been watching Geneva's Closet and have been subscribing, I really do appreciate it. You know what? I have always felt some certain ways about Steve. Matter of fact, let me say this first. I want to thank all of the subscribers and all the people that have been supporting Geneva's Closet. I really do appreciate it. I also want to thank you for all the nice and sweet comments, you know, because some of them comments, And for the ones that are here with me and understand, that watched the other videos and understood where I was coming from, and that everything is not all about money and, all of that silly stuff, because everybody grown, you know. So you should be able to kind of watch some videos and kind of sort of see where a person may be coming from, without me having to repeat things like 20 million times. So for those of you who are here with me, I appreciate that. I really do. And as far as the Steve Harvey thing, yeah, I guess I used to be a fan of his, but at some point, I think it's when he married Marjorie. It was just something a little bit, tad bit off with that I just felt. It was something a little bit off, and then when I kind of heard about Mary going to jail back in the day and all of those situations back in the day, I just didn't feel like she was lying about everything that she was saying. Now, ain't nobody saying that the woman is an angel and everything that she's saying is the truth, because if you ask me, I don't know if I fully believe that one, but she definitely didn't get what she deserved. Somebody asked me the other day, because I said that I would answer that on here, did Mary receive 200 and something $1,000 from Steve Harvey last year in 2016? And I said that I would answer that on here. My answer to that is based on some things that I have heard. I don't even know if I can really say how I heard it or whatever I heard it. But based on some things that I have heard, I heard that he paid some bills of hers last year. Now, do that mean that the bills that he paid, was it 200 or something thousand? I'm not sure. Was the amount that he paid on the bills, does that cover everything that he owes in his divorce decree? Let me say this. If Steve Harvey would have gave Mary Harvey everything that she deserved in her divorce decree, then he would not have needed to feel like that he needed to pay anything on her bills last year. True or not true? Because if you done sat there and paid millions of your money out, and now you married to the new wife, and your ex-wife, who's already done sat there and married somebody else, is sitting up there complaining about, I need some more money, I'm struggling. You're probably going to give her the deuces and tell her to move on somewhere, because I done moved on with my life, and where's all of the millions that I gave you before? But the fact that if he did pay her thousands of dollars last year on some bills and stuff, then that just means to me that obviously you owe her money, and when you see her having some type of hardship, you have a little heart and you feel the need to go, let me give her a little something, pay off some of them bills. And I heard that his wife, current wife, Marjorie, don't really know anything about these things. So that's what I heard, that she doesn't know that he gave Mary some money or paid some bills last year. That's what I heard. Now, in that divorce decree information that I showed y'all and I gave y'all the information, if you go and look in them comments, the PDF is in there. Somebody put the PDF in there. If you go and look at that, it shows something in there where Steve was paying her some money, that she did receive some hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, this was saying in 2007 to 7 to 9 or 8 or something like that. But that information is showing some huge dollar amounts that she had received. Is that the full amount that she was supposed to receive? I don't think so. Because if it was, like I said, then why is he giving her money last year? Then why would you be doing that, Steve? What's the purpose of doing that? Especially if you're married and you moved on with your life and everything. When you tell her, lady, tell your husband. You and your husband need to get a job. I don't know what to tell you, boo. Don't know what to tell you. Somebody asked me before, is Mary's oldest son Steve? I think his name is Steve or Steven. Is that Steve Harvey's son? No, it's not. That's her son that she had with somebody else. Then she got with Steve Harvey and had Winton. That's how that goes. And then she got married again because, she's married again. I don't know if she's with that man, but I know she's married again. And yeah, that's basically it. So I just wanted to come on here and clarify those things, people. And say once again to all my subscribers and viewers, so thank you so much for tuning in to Geneva of Geneva's Closet. I was talking to my daughter today, right quick, that I'm about to end this. I was talking to my daughter today, and I told her, I said, I love talking to the YouTube people, talking about digging up dirt, because I love digging up dirt on some people, not just on anything. It has to be for a reason. But, there are other things that I would like to talk about, too. In addition to, they felt like that I should not talk about that on Geneva's Closet. I should make a separate YouTube page. This is what my daughter told me. She said, you should make a separate YouTube page. So I'm thinking about doing that. So if I do that, then I will let you all know. Should I really come on live, people? Should I? Come on. You know, because I'm supposed to be, because I used to be on Periscope a lot. And one thing that I always had a hard time with was talking and staying focused and reading people's comments. So I'm trying to talk to y'all, stay focused, and not read your comments, because then I'm end up forgetting what I said, and that tends to happen a lot. You know, my man be gone sometimes. People be gone just tads bits of times. But I just want to clarify that, because people be saying certain things. And I be like, where are they getting this stuff from that I'm not talking to Essie no more? Like, where's this stuff coming from? Hey, CT. Oh, yeah, and CT, got to give a shout out to CT for doing her thing, letting the information out there, giving the breaking news to all the people, because we need that breaking news information. And it's cold today out here in Illinois. It's definitely cold. Hey, did I say hi to Brenda? Hey, Brenda Jackson, Miss CT. Yes, Periscope. Oh, yeah, I'm done with Periscope. I'm done. Geneva's done with Periscope. I'm feeling all my people over here on YouTube today, boo. I'm feeling all of y'all on YouTube today. Let's just keep it funky. Let Geneva's Closet keep it funky. It took me a minute to press that go laugh button. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna get it at some point. I'm gonna press it at some point. But I did it, and I'm on here. So yeah, it be like that sometimes. Because I didn't know if I was fully ready. But yeah, I'm just waiting for my daughter to call me to let me know that she made it to Georgia. And all prayers to everyone out there in, oh my God, in them Caribbean islands. I did some traveling this year, and I went to the Bahamas, beautiful island. I went to the Dominican Republic, Samana, Dominican Republic, beautiful island. And the fact that I was just there in the waters, looking at the people, looking at the island, and this catastrophe then just happened. It's just so sad, just so heartbreaking. Hopefully that everybody that I met over there is doing good, and the people of Florida done evacuated up out of there. Like, for real. I mean, because I've talked to some people, they're like, I don't know, I'm thinking about staying in there. Like, are you serious? Like, my TV has been on CNN and MSNBC all day, and I don't even watch them channels that much, but it has been now because of my daughter living in Florida. So I'm just like, pack it up, ship it up, and let's go, girl. Ship it up and let's go. So, yep, I'm done before I end up going off to some other things. But I know, like, people just need to leave. Yes, they definitely keep it a ghost town and don't come back. But yes, Essie is doing wonderful. Essie is doing good. She's working on new cases. I just talked to her yesterday. She's living her life, working on new cases. Because you know that she always said that she works for the underdog anyway. She's not really into this whole celebrity, trying to do stuff for celebrities and all of that type of stuff. So that's what she's mainly focused on. And she said she was going to come and make a video at some point. But, the lady be busy. She really do be busy. Because even when I talked to her yesterday, she had to call me back because she was busy doing stuff, out ripping and running, because she's a very busy lady. So, yeah, like I said, she's not bitter, angry. She's just working on other things and kind of taking a backseat from this Mary thing and kind of letting life play out and see what happened. And if Mary need her, Mary know how to give her a ring-a-ding-ding, and she know how to come around. Oh, the whole Monique situation. I actually like Monique. Are you talking about Monique the comedian? I love Monique. I watched her on Periscope. I just recently deleted my Periscope app because I don't go on there as much, but I absolutely love Monique. She is 100, keep it funky. As a matter of fact, I told Essie that she reminds me a lot of Monique because they have no problem with speaking their mind. And what is Monique's husband's name? Sydney. I love their show that they do on Periscope. So if you go on Periscope, watch them. Their show is really good. I think she just kept it real. And that's why Oprah and Tyler Perry, that's why she got blackballed, just like she said, because she's not one of them. Oh, and then you know what else? Because I watched one of her videos because I had been wondering why hadn't I seen her host any more BET Awards? Because don't you remember back in the day she was hosting the BET Awards? Don't you remember she would come out dancing like Beyonce? And she was a very good host. Now, and they've had some other good hosts, but to me, it hasn't been like when Monique was on there. She was just really good. And I was trying to figure out what the hell is Monique at? And she ended up bringing that up one day. What happened? The reason why she's not on that, why they haven't asked her to go on there. And don't this is not exact what she said, but I do remember her saying something about she had a meeting with old girl, the light-skinned woman that runs BET. You know who I'm talking about, because she always be at the BET Awards, and she always go up on stage and give like a little speech or something at the end or whatever, but she be sitting in the audience. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She had said that they had a meeting. Man, I wish I can really remember. Go check out her Periscope videos if she hasn't taken it down. Deborah Lee, that's it. Deborah Lee, exactly. Thank you. See, you said, look at, see what I mean? See what I mean? So yeah, she said something about she had a meeting with Deborah Lee. What did she say? Monique said she was doing something, and she said Deborah Lee and some other people were supposed to be there for it. She said that Deborah Lee and them didn't come until later. And she said when they came in, instead of them being like, man, I'm sorry that we're late or something, I think she said it was coming to the end of her Monique show. Because then the Monique show just canceled, and we didn't see that show no more. 1 minute it was there, next minute it was gone. So she said when Deborah Lee and them came in, instead of them apologizing or whatever for them coming late, they saying it was like, hey, Monique, whatever. So Monique said whatever. She didn't say nothing about it. So she said that they're having a meeting about something, and Monique says she goes in there and she tells Deborah Lee and the other ladies, keeping it real, keeping it funky. Basically, like, look, this is how this show gonna go. We ain't gonna be messing around with no BS. So-and-so, so-and-so. You know how her mouth is. She's just keeping it real. I can respect a person keeping it real. Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. So that's how she was. Monique said, I think she said that she thought everything was cool. She said Deborah Lee came up to her, gave her a hug. Everything was cool. I think she said a few days later, or maybe a week or something later, Deborah Lee calls her, and I don't know if she spoke with Monique or Sydney, and said something about, you don't respect me or something. And so Monique said that she was like, what? Excuse me? Like, what are you talking about? Didn't I just talk to you the other day? And basically it all boiled down to that she didn't like the way that Monique spoke to her and her people. She basically told Monique, now, if I was white, would you have spoke to me in the same way? And Monique was like, yes, I sure, yeah, because I don't care who you are. This is how, but didn't we just give a hug and everything was cool? And yeah, and I think she said after that her show was canceled and she wasn't asked to be on the BET Awards anymore. Then I think Monique said she had went to a show. It was an award show or something after that. So she said she's sitting there at the award show. And she said Deborah Lee's daughter was there. And she said Deborah Lee's daughter came up to her. They gave a hug or whatever. And then she said Deborah Lee came over to her in her face and was like, you know, hey, how you doing? And Monique said she was like, basically, I don't know, like, get out of my face or something. And then Deborah Lee was like, huh? Excuse me? And she was like, you heard what I said. Get out of my face. To the point that her daughter, Deborah Lee's daughter, had to be like, Monique, is everything? She was like, everything is okay. You know, just some between. And she said Deborah Lee took herself and went and sat down somewhere. She knew not today, boo. Not today. So yeah, they say she's getting blackballed because she's not in any, you know, because ever since she won that Grammy or Oscar, whatever she won from Precious, have y'all seen her in anything? And we know how I usually work with white people. I'm not being racist. I'm just keeping it real. When they usually win these Grammys and Oscars and stuff, how the pay raise and stuff just shoots up. It didn't happen with her. Because y'all know that she was in a movie called Blackbird or Black something. She was in a movie about that. I haven't even seen that movie. I think I seen parts of it because it's on Netflix. But, and then she was in that movie, what, This Christmas or something with the Christmas. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, I liked that movie. I thought she was funny in there playing as the aunt who couldn't cook. But, yeah, but she's not getting the roles and stuff that she should be. And it's because of Oprah and Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry. And if y'all heard that story, because people be like, oh, she talked too much. Oh, she didn't get blackballed. No. It is too... Didn't Dave Chappelle say that back in his days when he was more convincing? Because I don't know what the hell happened to Dave Chappelle. Have y'all seen how he looked? Oh, my tito que linda. Every time they go and they come back looking different, they done gained weight or lost it. Face like this. Something is wrong. I don't know. I'm a tad bit conspiracy theorist. But I'm just saying. But, what was I saying? See, I got to stay on. Oh, I think it was Dave Chappelle that said that it is dismissive to call somebody crazy. It's easy to call somebody crazy if you don't want to deal with the situation and be able to look more into it. You know, you got to look more into things sometimes. Stop being like, oh, they just crazy. She just talking out the crack of her butt. She just, no, I don't believe that with Monique. I think Monique is damn near like a Essie. Straightforward, just like how people was able to listen to Essie and be like, you know what, Essie is telling the truth. This is not some crazy black woman ranting on YouTube trying to be like, oh, to Steve Harvey. No, it's something up with that. And then there were the other ones that was like, oh, she crazy. She just mad at Steve. Why y'all trying to come after the black man? Look, it's not about coming after the black man. First of all, you should be a little irritated with the black man, too. He done sat here and wrote all of these books, act like a man, think like a woman, act like a woman, think like a... Whatever. And you sitting up here been married time and couldn't even handle your ex-wife correctly? Really, Mita? And you want to sit up here and give relationships advice, write books, and make movies, and have TV shows as if you're a family, wholesome family, good guy, family, wholesome man. Let the record show that back in 2006-07, remember Terry Smith? That's when she was suing him because Steve Harvey didn't want her book to come out. You should be a little irritated about that, too. It has nothing to do with tearing down the black man. I love black men. Oh, I love them. The ones that know how to do right. Just because you black, that don't mean I'm going to love you just because. Just because. And like I said, if I done made a friendship with somebody and you trying to play that friend and I find proof that goes against what you trying to say, and I'm a talk show host / I'm nosy, because somebody was like, you nosy. You don't have nothing else better to do with your time. I can be nosy at times. Give me your information. I'll look you up too. Yeah, I'm going to look the information up and see what I can find. It's only the right thing to do. It's the American way. Yeah. Is it not? Is it not the American way to be just a little nosy sometimes? And if I was you, I would snoop sometimes too. Snooping is sometimes the best way. People be like, you shouldn't be snooping and snooping. What you supposed to do if you don't know the information? Guess? What? Try to figure it out? Snoop! What is it there for? What's the whole purpose of social media if I can't snoop? Snoop on me too. I don't give a damn. Look up Geneva's Closet too. Feel free. Feel free. Feel free. Just feel free, people. Well, yeah, I just came. Any more questions? Yeah, my daughter said that too, because I have 4 children. I don't even know. I have the slightest idea. Steve Harvey case ever reopening. Steve Harvey got some really good lawyers over there, don't they? Don't he? They are all like this. They are intertwined. And that Texas court system, I don't know. They're all intertwined. Prayers out for the people that was in Hurricane Harvey. Because that Harvey is no joke. All Harveys at this point is seeming to be no joke. But I have the slightest idea with Steve Harvey. The information is out there. Let me just say something that I have noticed, that I have said. I found it very interesting that no one did extra snooping or is trying to do anything with him. We seen the articles about drug rings, kingpins, Lady Heroin Marjorie's ex-husband was able to get out of jail because Obama, and I mean all of these ties is being, articles is coming out in all of these newspapers, all of these blogs, but nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Why? Why is nothing happening? Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe every single thing happens for a reason. Everything. Just because you may not know the reason, that don't mean that it's a coincidence. You just haven't figured it out yet. Who? Marjorie? Mary? I think she do want some money. I think she wants what's owed to her. I think that if Steve Harvey did not owe Mary any money, then it's very easy to come out and be like, first of all, I don't owe this woman any money. Here go the proof that I don't owe her any money. Bam. Drop the mic. It's done. It's a done dollar. Then what can we say? We can't say nothing. Be like, he showed the proof, Tita. It's out there. He paid her. But that hasn't been done. So until I feel like there's proof that he can show that he done paid her money, then she want her money. I mean, Wouldn't you want your money? If somebody owe you 10 million, can you go another 20 years in life knowing that you still owe 10 million? Can you? Tell me. Tell me. If somebody owe you 5 million, can you go peacefully another 5 years in your life with struggles and everything else knowing that somebody still owe you 5 million? How about this? 1 million, 500,000, 100,000. People want their money. And we talking about millions here. Now, how much do he owe her? I don't know. But I'm just saying, if you owe her, pay her. And then if she come back talking about, you still owe me, give me. No, I don't. Proof. Thing. I just showed proof. Thing. You just show it. Drop the mic. Leave. Deuces. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about on YouTube. Geneva Closett. Keep making your videos all day long. Essie, say whatever you want to say. I just show proof. Drop the mic. Done. That ain't been done. So to say that she just wants to, if you owe millions, hundreds of thousands, I don't know if you would be able to peacefully go on in your life knowing that you are owed this money. You want it. And I guess people expect her 12 years later to be done with it, but it don't always work like that in life. Sometimes stuff comes back up. Sometimes you're trying to get rid of it. You want to dig it as deep as you can dig it. But it comes back up. Why? Because everything happens for a reason. That's why. Simple. Just period, point blank. If the love of money does do some strange things, it does do some strange things. And like I said before, I don't think that Mary is innocent. I don't know why Steve divorced her. Maybe he divorced her because she was driving him crazy. I mean, well, no matter of fact, I think she filed for divorce. But, you know, maybe he was cheating and doing that because he was just sick of her. I mean, maybe she wasn't a good wife. Maybe she nagged too much. Every time he came home from the road, she was in You know, he was like, oh, my goodness, good grief. And then he met Marjorie, and he seen the color eyes, and he just melted like butter. It could have been. It could have been. I don't know. But what I'm saying is what's due is what's due, and I really don't know what else more to say about that. Because I know if somebody owed me something, I want my money. And even if I'm on my deathbed, I'm still want to try to see if I can get my money to at least pass it on to my kids. So I wasn't able to enjoy it because you didn't give it to me. But can my kids get it? Can my grandkids get it? Can, you know? So, like I said, I don't know. I don't know all the logistics. But I'm just telling you what I do know. He probably was. He could have just been a dog. And that's what I think, personally. I'm just trying to get a man the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to dig him. You know, because I didn't put the National Enquirer thing. I leaked it. You know, I'm trying not to be like, he's just a low-down, dirty dog. But, yeah. We're here, people. We're here. We're here, people. We're here. Hey, 7-7. So, yeah. But didn't I say I was about to eat? I was trying to talk long enough while the sun was out. I think the sun is leaving. Yeah. He's not the best man. He's not the best man. But I believe in karma. I do believe in karma. And this is how I believe sometimes karma plays out. I believe that a lot of people, I think that sometimes with this whole Steve Harvey thing, we may feel like his karma is going to be losing the show. You know, his money dropping, you know, him, whatever. But that might not be his karma. His karma may be something else. I mean, God, the Most High, works in mysterious ways. But it's not my job to be concerned about his karma. All I did was put the information out there. The Most High does that. And I know karma is real. And unless you die or you kill yourself, and I don't want to deal with that, you killing yourself and what and what that entails. But unless you are dead, you are gonna have to deal with your karma. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It may not come in the way that you think it's coming. He can be sitting up there with the shows, with the money, and still ain't happy. Marjorie can play him, divorce his ass in a few years, and he can sit there and still have money, mansions, pools, Mercedes, cars, everything he wants, and not be happy. It can play out in any way with all the shows. Going to all the shows, making all the money, and just ain't happy in his life. I don't know, but karma is real, and you definitely get yours back unless you're dead. But then you're dead, so I don't know what to say about that. So But it's not my job to be trying to figure out how he's gonna get it, and it's not my job to be trying to tear Steve down, because I don't care about Steve that much to be trying to tear him down. I was just trying to put the information out there for Mary and for Essie, and it wasn't even about a payment. But like I said, if I do get a payment, and then I will snap a shot of it and then come on here and show it to y'all. So like, see people. So then y'all can even see the amount of it. And then we can stop all the silliness of that I'm getting paid huge amounts of money and I'm not trying to get Essie no money because Essie did this whole thing. She did. She's the queen of this. Queen of all of it. Hey, I don't think that how he did his son's mother is good at all, and I can just imagine that being very stressful and stuff for her to have to go through, and for him, you know, like I feel sorry for the child because I'm pretty sure he wanted to see his mom. Could he just call her and see her if he wanted to? Were they implanting things in his head like, yeah, you know she crazy, yeah, you know she, you know? So I don't know how that whole thing played out, but yeah, you know, definitely feel sorry for him. And if he treated her like that, then how will he treat anybody? And I feel this way. Do I feel like once a cheater, always a cheater? No, I feel like people can change. But in that type of world, do I think that he changed? No, I don't think that. No, I don't. No. Just like I said on the other video, Jesus would have to come down with the aura of light around him and say, Geneva, Steve is a good man and he is not cheating on Marjorie. And then go back up. And then I'd be like, Jesus done confirmed it. That's a faithful man. And Jesus is not coming down to confirm that. I know for a matter of fact he is not coming down. So I would not believe that he, you know, I just think he's cheating. I don't know. Is y'all with me here? But yeah, I'm about to go so I can go. Yeah. So thank you for joining Geneva's Closet. If you have any questions for me or any topics that you would like for me to talk about, or if you would love for me to come on here and we can do this talking thing together, I'm going to have to get it a little bit more on tune with talking to y'all and reading stuff at the same time, people. I need to be in unison. Needs to be in unison. But thank you, Gina. Thank you again. Look at E40. Holy water. Sprinkle. That was my song. I know you not that E, but it just brought back memories. The back of my younger, whatever. But you all have a great and fantastic evening. Have a fabulous weekend. And again, blessings. We need to send out strong blessings to the people in Florida because I'm scared for them. I am scared for them. And my TV is locked on MSNBC and CNN. I just can't help it. I'm addicted. But like I said, any topics or anything, let me know. Email me, genevascloset22@gmail.com. Or go check me out on Facebook and Instagram at Geneva's Closet. Follow me on Snapchat at SassyGCM. That's SASSY GCM, people. You have an awesome evening. Bye.